Hey guys, welcome back to the AnKorage where everything is awesome, and we have just had maintenance period 66. So let's get right to it. This is DISQuest. Okay, let's get right to it. So if we come out to Disroot, which is out on fe.disroot.org, and we go to Disroot, they are located at nixnet.social. We can see, if we scroll down, we've got maintenance window number 66. So on Tuesday, August 27th, starting from 2200 CET, which is Central European Time, we are going to do some maintenance work. We'll make sure to keep this minimal downtime as possible. Following services will be affected. And there were three: XMPP Web Chat, Forgejo and Cryptpad. So if we were to go out to Forgejo itself, we have deployment number 66, also part of number 635. It should, yeah. But this is 66. This is the one that really matters as far as, the end user goes. So this is the actual deployment ticket that was put in on Forgejo, which is their Disroot's Git solution. It's self-hosted. And, it doesn't say much of anything here. But if we come over to, where were we? Blah, 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 blah. Project, releases, pull requests. So if we go to pull requests, deployment number 66. So, and there we are, and we click on that, and we are brought into that. Okay, we have a commit. So if we click on commit, we've got this commit here for deployment 66. And if we go into that, here we are. We're led to this. So this is actually part of changelog. So right there. And it actually details a little bit about what was actually done. And it's the section here in the green. So move him, which is webchat.disroot.org. It was updated to version 0271. I'm assuming it's the 0.1, which is typically security releases, things of that sort. And there's more details here. So I'm going to put this link down below in the description if anybody wants to look at that. And then Forgejo. So it was updated to version 8.0.1. I'm assuming it's the 0.1. Feature highlights are located here, and more details are located here. Details about the major version, which is 8. So those are out on Codeberg. I'm going to put all these in the description down below. So if you look right now, you will see them. So then the one thing that isn't listed here is the Cryptpad. Why? I don't know. It's none of my business. They do what they do, and it might just be a security release. It might be a stability release. Who knows? It's not detailed here, so I can't go out and look at it. But it was affected, and I actually personally came across it myself because I was actually out and I was doing some stuff for Switch to Linux, and I used Cryptpad to hold all of my announcement templates. And I went out there and it was acting a little slow. And I was able to grab a template to use out on X. And then I was able to use it for fe.disroot.org, also known as Disroot. I went out and I needed to go back so I could grab my Fediverse template, which is really long. And because I can write forever on that, I got 5,000 characters, so why not? So when I went out there to do that, I actually went out and tried to go back to it, and I got a 404. And I'm like, uh-oh, I didn't know that maintenance was going on. So I went out and I created a ticket, and then I went and got Muppet's attention through the chat and everything, and said, hey, it's down. Can you look? I didn't ask him to look. I just like, hey, it just happens to be down, and I linked the ticket that I put in. He was like, yeah, we're doing maintenance. And of course, I missed the announcement on Disroot I've gotten into the stupid lazy habit of not scrolling down. So I have to do better on that. I'm not a big social media user, so I typically don't do a lot of scrolling down. It's only every so often that I do when I'm bored. So I happen to miss it, so my apologies to Muppet. He went ahead and closed the ticket, so thank you very much. I appreciate it. I would have done it myself, but thank you for taking the lead on that and just closing it out and just saying, hey, it's maintenance. So I appreciate that. So what the actual change was, or the update was to Forgejo, I don't quite remember. I could go looking for it and I'd find it, but as of right now, as I sit here, I don't know any details. I'll probably go back and look just to see for myself. But it was updated and it was brought back online, and it was short. And how short, I don't know, because once I saw it was down, I'm just kind of like, hey, well, I've got to work around, so I just went with that. So there we are. I like Cryptpad a lot for use with Switch to Linux, because that's on my main. I do all my main video tracking using Deck on Nextcloud, and I'll use Cryptpad for Switch to Linux, and I just use the Kanban, and I just paste my announcements in there. They're just general, no specific links or anything like that. Although I might change that. I have to think about that. How, I don't know, but either way. We've had the maintenance period, and that took place yesterday, and of course I happened to miss it, and I made sure, I have to make a video today, so I'm doing it today on Wednesday. So, and I just took my shower earlier, so my hair's still a little wet. That's clean shaven. Got my leather on. Beard oil. So there we go. So I'm strapping. So either way, that's it for right now. So come on back in the future, and we'll do more. So thank you very much. Skál. Drink to victory, but I don't have my beverage with me, but I do have my cup. So drink to victory. We'll talk to you later, guys.